All right. So this is after um the ancient shard pulling. I recorded a video pulling my ancient shards for the 2x. I pulled 73, and I'm happy with what I got. So now is to this video is a contemplating what my next level 60 is, what my next level 60 will be after the shard pulling. Okay, so who's gonna be my next level 60? First of all, we got this guy, Cal Ilte. I don't think I'm saying his name right. But this guy, um, he's a damage dealer. I think I might. I think I want to build another damage dealer because right now all I have is Alice, Blade Master, and Fenax as my damage dealers. That's mainly it. I think I want to build another damage dealer, and I think I want to go for this guy. Um, his reviews aren't that good. Okay, well no. I don't think I want to go for this guy. This guy is in the standing for the next damage dealer that I want to build. Okay? Wait. Wait, okay, no. I'm going to change this. So I don't want to build specifically a damage dealer. So wait, let me think about this for a second. Okay. So I don't want to build specifically a damage dealer, but I do want to like 6-star another champion, of course. Now, like I said, this video is contemplating my next level 60 after the 2x shard pulling. Okay. Now, this guy. So his reviews are pretty bad actually. Wow. Okay. Now, what does he bring? Okay, he brings a increased crit damage buff on himself on the A1, which is good. Then he brings a double hitter A2. If the initial target is killed, also attacks the enemy with the lowest HP. Both attacks will ignore 50% of the target's defense as well as unkillable and block damage buffs. I'm thinking this will be good in uh arena. This would be good in arena. Attacks all enemies. Each critical hit fills this champion's turn meter by 10% and heals them by 10% of their max HP. If this attack kills an enemy, places a unkillable buff on this champion for 1 turn. I think he'd be good. Wait, whenever this champion's or an ally's turn meter is decreased, increase the damage of this champion's next attack by 20%. Oh. Oh. Whenever this champion's turn meter drops below 25% because of a turn meter reduction effect from an enemy, places a block debuff buff on the champion for 2 turns, then grants them an extra turn. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, arena for sure. Mm-hmm. Now this makes sense. This makes sense. My arena team. Now, classic arena, I'm doing pretty good. Um, Okay, well, to be fair, I did just change my defense because I wanted to like drop a few. But yeah, this this is normally what my defense is, but for right now, I'm just trying to drop a few. So yeah. Um, I'm doing good in classic arena. Live arena, ugh, and tag team arena. I could try to fit him into tag team arena. I could try to fit him into tag team arena. Um, but where in tag team arena though? That's the question. Um, I could probably Loki. I can switch him out for Loki. Do I use Loki? I don't use Loki at all. Okay. Um. hmm. Wow, I won against that defense. I won against all of that. Really? Team one: Death Knight, Loki, Yakarl, Artek. Mm, shield, provoke, decrease speed. Okay. Wukong, stun, buff steal, Alice, Visix, provoke, decrease speed, and Blade Master. Really? Decrease defense, decrease speed, and decrease attack from Stagnite. Block buffs. Block revive. Really? Honestly, I'm surprised that this team won. And then now this third team, he 6-starred Skeletor, which I I'm not so sure about that, but Skeletor, Adeline, Trunda, and I forgot her name, Lebanese. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but anyway, if I don't use him in Arena, then where else am I gonna use him? I think Arena might be the only place I use him. I mean, he's not really good in any other place. I mean, look at the reviews. So, I don't know about him. Yannicka. Faction Wars. Wait, what's my high else Faction Wars at? I can't look at it. Damn. Wait, I can just look at what high elf um champs I have. Okay, yeah, my high elves are weak. My high elves are weak. I could build Yannicka, but wait, I don't want to build her just for. Well, actually, I think I might have to. I think I might have to. I think I'm gonna get to a point. Okay, wait, Master Vault. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, it's weak. I think I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna have to start 6-star champions, or not 6-star, but at least like building champions like at as far as they can go, at 50, just for faction wars. Because right now my none of these champions are well. No, he's not fully built, right? The gear isn't 16. He doesn't have a amulet, right? um No, I just put that on him like a couple like 30 minutes ago. His um skills are booked, but I did that a long time ago. And the masteries aren't even are not even 5% done. So my high elves is very weak, as you can see. So I think I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna have to like start building champions specifically for faction wars. Even though I'm probably not gonna like use them in any other part of the game, I just have to build them specifically for faction wars. And Yannicka, I think yeah. See, 4.3 faction wars. Leech on the A1. Ooh, attacks all enemies if she's under Perfect Veil. She brings Perfect Veil. If the attack is critical, so crit rate gauntlets, grants an extra turn. Ignore shield buffs. Uh, yeah. See, Yannicka is a example of I'm not gonna use her anywhere else, but I'm gonna have to build her anyway because just to get through faction wars. So same with this guy. Same with this guy. I'm not gonna. Well, I some eventually I can probably fit him into tag team arena, but if I don't find a place for him in tag team arena, um, then or just arena in general. If I don't find a place for him in arena, then I'm just gonna build him for faction wars. Arena. Now I I mean, there's a lot of places where I could use a healer, man. Like she's just like pure healing. Like she doesn't bring any buffs. Like she doesn't bring any buffs. The only buff that she brings is revive on death. But it's not really like I mean, it is a buff, but like I don't know. Um healing on the A1, healing on the A2, and then um revive, turn meter fill, and cooldown reduction on the A3. See, this is Arini. I might do Arini. I might do Arini. And if I 6-star Arini, I could use her in a in a Sand Devils team. I could use her in a Sand Devils team. So, yeah. Um, Mikey, I don't know. I don't know. Decrease defense, stun, then a debuff spread. So he can basically an AoE stun. 100% land rate AoE stun, basically. And then decrease attack, leech, and taunt. I don't know. I don't know. He's good. He, I a lot of people think he's good, and I've seen in like arena some people have already 6-starred him. I just don't know. I I don't know. Uh, why is this guy? 100% land rate HP burn, void, but I don't know. I already have Frenzy. She has 100% land rate HP burn, so gory. Faction Wars. You see, again, I'm not gonna use him anywhere else, but I have to build him eventually, just for use in Faction Wars. But I don't think I'm at a place right now. I think I just I think that's what I just I think that's what I should start doing now. I think that's what I should start doing. Like focusing on fact. Oh no, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I should focus on other things and just like have like try to complete faction wars in the background while doing those while focusing on other things. Hospital. Um. He's good for now. I'm not gonna 6-star him. Wearing the Silken. Speed in faction grips. Single target. 60% chance placing decreased attack. Increased speed, turn meter fill. Revive with 50% HP, 30% turn meter. Continuous heal for 2 turns. Awareness? Nah. Aox. I've seen so many people. Okay, well, okay. I I should say this. So, I've seen so many people say that Aox the Rememberer is good. I've seen so many people say that. And personally, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, double hitter A2, 30% chance of placing a single poison on the A1. Okay. Um, A2, single target, heals all allies by 10% of their max HP. Heals each ally by an extra 2.5% for each debuff on the target. Places a decreased attack for 2 turns and a wait. Oh, and decreased turn meter by 20% and a decreased crit rate for 2 turns if they have more than 50% turn meter of the turn meter decrease. I don't know. See, where am I gonna use him? Where am I gonna faction wars? Oh god. Okay. You know what? I should just put I should put artifacts on these champions. I should put artifacts on these champions. You know what? Put bring them up to level 50 and put artifacts on them, but don't and ascend them. Bring them to level 50, put artifacts on them, ascend them, but don't 6-star them. Yeah, because I don't want to 6-star a champion that I if I want to 6-star if I'm gonna 6-star a champion, I'm gonna 6-star a champion that I'm going to use in multiple areas of the game. Now, for example, Stag Knight. I use Stag Knight in dungeons, in arena, in Cursed City, of course, in Doom Tower. I use Stag Knight everywhere, right? That's why I 6-starred him. I use him everywhere. Um, Fenax, I use him everywhere. Venomage, I use her everywhere. Okay, I'm 6-star champions that I use everywhere. If I'm gonna 6-star a champion, I want to be able to use that champion in multiple areas of the game. I don't think I'm at the point where I am going to 6-star champions just for one specific. Oh, actually, I should. I should. I'm at an area of the game where I should 6-star champions that excel in a specific area of the game, but I don't think I'm at a point where I can 6-star champions just for faction wars and faction wars alone. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, Scoramus. 90% chance of stealing 15% of the target's turn meter, 20% or 30% chance of placing stun for 1 turn if the target's turn meter is fully depleted. Mm. provoke. 100% land rate provoke on all enemies. Yeah, but you see, he's magic though, so he's gonna weak hit against force. But you see, I have two champions that can place that have 100% land rate provoke, and they're not going to weak hit. Both Frenzy and Visix. 100% land rate provoke. Void can't weak hit. 100% land rate provoke. Void can't weak hit. So with Skaramis, this 3-turn cooldown, 100% land rate will weak hit and probably won't place the debuff against force. It I don't know. Ambassador Lethalin. I said so. I realized that taunt is very useful into Phantom Shoguns, and so I realized like, hey, I should build Ambassador Lethalin to use in um Shogun because he brings taunt. So I think I'm gonna build him, but I don't think I'm gonna put him in. I don't think I'm gonna 6-arm Arndolf. You see, faction wars again. Faction wars. Now these three down here are the new champions that I got from uh the my shard pulling video. Okay, Achak, he's good in Spider's Den because he can freeze the uh the spiderlings. So yeah. I might build him just for that eventually. Nagorio. Um Faction Wars. Faction Wars. 20% chance of placing block active skills if he's under increased attack. Place block buffs. He brings no. Miscreated monster. I might build him. You know what? I want to build him to be a HP nuker because um his A2 places a shield buff on all allies for 3 turns equal to 25% of the damage inflicted. He attacks all enemies. So I'm thinking I built miscreated monster to be a HP nuker, right? So he attacks all enemies and does insane damage, and then the shield that he places is a massive shield because he did massive damage. Okay. Reliquary Tender. I know she's good. Oh, I already booked her. Um, yeah. Removes all debuffs from all allies, then places a 15% continuous heal buff on them for 2 turns. Yeah. For a rare champion, this is amazing. Granted, she is a void, but still though, for a rare champion, this is amazing. All that on a 3-turn cooldown for a rare champion, that is amazing. And then not only that, but a revive. Yeah, look at those reviews, man. 4.9, 4.8 in Dragon's Lair. What? What? 20, 30, 40, 50% chance to attack. What? How's she good in Dragon? Alright, whatever. Candle Guard. No. Candle guard already. No. So I don't know who I'm gonna build, man. I think I just wait it out, man. I think I just wait it out. You know what? I could build this guy. This guy. Drexstar Blood Twin. I am 80. Wait. 90 out of 100 fragments. It's just 10 more days. That's it. Just 10 more days and I get him. Um so I'm thinking I build him, right? Ugh. I'm thinking I build him because um I can use him into Dragon's Lair. No, not Dragon. Spider's Den. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I already talked about that. I'm gonna talk about it again. So with Ambassador Lethalin, he can place taunt on a target ally. Right? He doesn't place taunt on himself, he places it on a target ally. Right? So I'm thinking, in Spider's Den, I place taunt. Wait, let me explain. With his passive, he places HP burn on the enemy that attacked him, right? So I'm thinking I place taunt on Drexstar, thus making all of the spiderlings attack him, thus placing HP burn on all of the spiderlings. That's what I'm thinking. And I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. So, yeah. I don't know. I think I just I don't. But other than Drexstar, I don't know who else is 6-star. Aniri, but where would I use her though? Where would I use Aniri though? That's the thing. I don't really have any healing in this team. I don't really have any healing in this team. I don't know where I'd use Arini though, that's the thing. So, but yeah, um, so I, I'm gonna think about it for a couple days. I'm gonna think about it for a couple days. Uh, maybe no. I'm not gonna do that. Um, okay, wait. What's the one uh faction that I'm having the most trouble in? Shadowkin. And none of them are like the only one is the only one that's fully the only Shadowkin that's fully built is Burangiri. These guys, they have gear on them, but look, he's not fully ascended. He's not even level 40 yet. He's brand new. Skinwalker. I only have 10 stars in Skinwalker. Yeah, wait. Yeah. But see, the thing is, though, these guys aren't even good. Like, okay, well, this guy is good, but this guy, like, he's bad even in faction wars. Like, he's so terrible. Like, it's not even worth he's not even worth using in faction wars. That's how terrible he is. Ugh. All right, well, I'll make my decision who to 6-star, and I'll get back to you. Peace.